Hello everyone, it's us again from TV Days Drama Digest, and today we're diving deep into one of the most suspenseful and dramatic storylines of the season, the fate of Sarah Horton. Will her story come to a shocking and unexpected end as Fiona becomes increasingly terrified that Sarah will remember the truth about the accident? Fiona, burdened with guilt and panic, fears that Sarah may soon uncover the reality, that it was Fiona, not Brady, who caused the crash. The big question remains, will Fiona go to extreme lengths to silence Sarah, ensuring she never reveals the truth? Could this mean Sarah will disappear, fall into a coma, or even be kidnapped? Let's take a closer look at how this intense drama might unfold. In the most recent episode, Fiona's unease was palpable as she sat with Sarah, feigning concern over the woman's condition. Sarah, who has been recovering from the traumatic accident, is still piecing together the fragmented memories of that fateful night. Fiona, seeing Sarah's vulnerability, attempts to maintain her facade, offering sympathetic words. "I can't believe this happened to you," she says softly, "and right after you and Xander got married." Her tone, laced with subtle dread, hides her true fear. For Fiona, the accident was a near-perfect cover-up. As far as everyone else knows, it was a tragic incident, and no one suspects that she was behind the wheel. But Sarah's recovery threatens to shatter the fragile lies she's built around herself. As Fiona continues her conversation, Sarah suddenly experiences a brief flash of memory, a fleeting, blurry image of that night. Xander, ever attentive to his new wife, notices her sudden silence and asks her what she's remembered. Sarah, with a dazed expression, glances first at Xander, then at Fiona. Fiona's heart skips a beat, her breath catching in her throat as she spots the faint recognition in Sarah's eyes. Though the memory is still hazy, the panic rises within Fiona as she realizes that Sarah is getting closer to recalling the truth. The danger is clear: once Sarah fully remembers, everything Fiona has worked to conceal will come crashing down. What makes this situation even more precarious for Fiona is the nature of Sarah's memory. It's difficult to recognize a driver when headlights are glaring right at you, but Sarah saw something, a glimpse of the person behind the wheel. That blurry memory is a ticking time bomb for Fiona, and the closer Sarah gets to clarity, the more desperate Fiona becomes. The fear gnaws at her, knowing that once Sarah's memories come flooding back, the truth will be impossible to hide. Next week's spoilers suggest that Fiona will be grappling with an agonizing decision: how far is she willing to go to keep Sarah quiet? The tension is set to escalate as Fiona weighs her options, each one more dangerous than the last. Fiona is a complex character, a deeply troubled and flawed woman whose past mistakes have led her down a dangerous path. She is no stranger to making questionable decisions, but now, with Sarah's memory threatening to expose her, Fiona's panic is spiraling out of control. As the walls close in around her, Fiona becomes more and more desperate. And as we all know, desperate people do desperate things. Fiona's determination to keep her dark secret hidden may drive her to new extremes, with potentially devastating consequences for Sarah. The real question on everyone's mind is this: will Fiona's actions push her to commit even darker deeds to silence Sarah forever? Could Sarah's life be in danger once more? Fiona might try to manipulate the situation, making Sarah's life unbearable, or worse, perhaps she'll orchestrate Sarah's disappearance. The idea of kidnapping Sarah to keep her quiet isn't out of the realm of possibility, especially for someone as frantic as Fiona. Alternatively, Fiona could plot to ensure that Sarah falls into a coma, silencing her for good. The thought alone sends chills through viewers, as we wonder how far Fiona will go to protect herself. Another possibility looms: Could Sarah be poised for a temporary exit from the storyline? A kidnapping, a prolonged coma, or an orchestrated disappearance could remove her from Salem for a while, giving Fiona the breathing room she desperately craves. But how long can Fiona maintain her grip on the truth? Secrets like these have a way of coming out, no matter how carefully they're hidden. And if Sarah does vanish, the hunt to find her will surely drive the storyline into even more thrilling and dangerous territory. In the coming episodes, we will witness Fiona's descent into further chaos. As Sarah's memories inch closer to the truth, Fiona's actions will likely become more reckless. The tragedy of the situation is clear. Fiona's inability to face her guilt has transformed her into a villain willing to destroy another person's life to keep her secret buried. But as viewers, we can't help but wonder, is this the end of the line for Sarah? Will she make it out of this alive, or are we on the verge of saying goodbye to one of Salem's most beloved characters? Fiona's growing paranoia, Sarah's slowly returning memory, and the looming threat of discovery all combine to create a dramatic and suspenseful plot. One thing is certain, the road ahead is going to be filled with twists, turns, and heartbreak. Will Sarah survive, or will Fiona succeed in keeping her secret buried forever? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.